Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Let the voting begin. The battle for New Hampshire gets underway in that state's crucial primary. Candidates pulling out all the stops to win over undecided voters.
We are on the cusp of something really great.
We are in this together. Every family in America has its problems, and we have got to stand together.
Meantime, President Trump makes his presence known in the Granite State with a rally of his own.
I'm trying to figure out who is their weakest candidate. I think they're all weak.
Next at noon, what's at stake in the New Hampshire primary? Taking a live look outside at the Windsor Skycam of the downtown Detroit skyline. Getting some brief sunshine right now, but meteorologist Brandon Rue also tracking some snow. He'll let us know when the flakes may fall. But first, a deadly morning. 2 people killed in a crash along eastbound 696 at Woodward Avenue. And that does top our news this noon. Thank you so much for joining us. This is video of that deadly crash scene early this morning. Right now, we're getting new information about how this accident unfolded that left the freeway closed for several hours this morning. Jason Colthorpe is there piecing all of this together, and it sounds like multiple vehicles were involved, Jason?
Yeah, at least 4, Rhonda. 4, they believe for sure. And the freeway here at 696 going eastbound just reopened about an hour ago. This all happened around 5:30. And if you know this stretch, I mean, there's really no stretch of 696 that isn't always busy. But where it meets Woodward is busier than normal. There's 2 lanes there from which to exit the freeway onto Woodward. And it's in this area just past that where the accident occurred. And unfortunately, these 2 men got out of their cars to either, they're not sure yet if they were talking about the accident or even directing traffic, but that's when the fatal accident happened. Take a look. The crash happened on eastbound 696 just past the Woodward exit around 5:30 this morning. That crash was considered minor, but what followed was anything but.
We think we have 4 vehicles involved, 2 male fatalities.
While the 2 drivers were outside their cars on the side of the road, another vehicle came along and hit them, causing another car to also crash.
Key point, if you're involved in a traffic crash, it's just a traffic crash. It's just get off the freeway, get out of the side of the road. Don't get out of your car. I don't think people really realize how fast traffic goes on the freeway until it's too late.
Police shut down the freeway for more than 4 hours to handle this investigation and will now notify the next of kin before releasing the identities of the 2 men involved. And again, no identities being released, but we do know that the men that were killed were a 61-year-old man from Westland and a 39-year-old man from Oak Park. One of the other drivers involved was taken to the hospital. The other driver was treated and released at the scene. Now, coming up today on Local 4 News at 5, I mean, when you hear this story, you might be wondering how you can't get out of your car because you know you have to stop at the scene of an accident and you want to exchange information with another person who's been involved. But there are ways to do that, and police have some definite advice. Coming up at 5 o'clock, we're going to talk about what you should do when you find yourself in that exact same situation. Rhonda?
Feel for the families that are getting that tragic news that their loved ones were lost so instantly like that. Jason, thank you. There were other car crashes around Metro Detroit early this morning as well. This is one on Detroit's east side where 7 people were involved, including 6 children that were injured in a 3-car collision at Hayes and Hazel Ridge. Police say that the driver of the car that caused the crash ran away from the scene. One adult woman was injured and she's being treated, while 5 girls and a boy ranging in age from 5 to 13 had just minor injuries. And then one person was killed overnight along I-94 near Metro Airport in a crash. State police say the car broke down in the eastbound lanes of I-94 near Merriman and Middle Belt around 1 o'clock in the morning, right in the center lane, and then was rear-ended by a small SUV, causing that SUV to catch fire. And the driver of that vehicle died in the wreck. The driver who remained in that broke-down car had severe back injuries. Turning to some other news this noon, Detroit police hope that you We'll take a look at this new video, and that will help capture the suspects in a double shooting that took the life of a popular DJ. This all unfolded on Friday night on West McNichols and Eileen Streets. And this video is showing two men getting inside and hiding in one of the victims' trucks. Police say that as the victims approached, the suspects got out and opened fire. And Byron Gilbert, also known as DJ Slick B, was killed. Both suspects got away in a dark-colored SUV. If you have any information, you are asked to contact Detroit Police. Switching gears here, we want to talk to Brandon Rue about our forecast, and we always like it in the winter when we get a little taste of sunshine. Not sure how long it will last, but it's nice over downtown Detroit right now.
And here in Mount Clemens, but we're starting to see those clouds moving back in, so false hope a little bit. We have 36 degrees at Metro, so temps responding to that sun. 36 Monroe, it's 32 Lapeer, 31 in Howell, where the clouds have already filled back in a little bit. But look at these winds starting to pick up, 10 to 20 miles an hour out of the west, so that hurts the feels like temperature. Just get ready for basically 20s when you step outside today. And more clouds are rolling in here. Probably just shy of 40 degrees, but there's a chance through the afternoon that we break through some of the clouds once again. You see the clouds on the move. We'll talk about a snow on the way Wednesday night. How much to expect coming up?
Brandon, thank you. Today is primary day in New Hampshire. Democratic presidential hopefuls are hitting the campaign trail, trying to round up every last supporter. You are looking at video of Senators Amy Klobuchar and Elizabeth Warren, as well as Pete Buttigieg, making the rounds. Meantime, President Trump is too. He decided to drop in for a rally last night. Alice Barr breaks it all down from Manchester, New Hampshire.
Good afternoon. Voting has been underway for several hours now here in New Hampshire, with candidates popping into polling locations and still making some appearances, visiting with voters around town, as we all now wait for the results of the first in the nation primary. Polls are open in New Hampshire in a wide open race. Hey. Candidates getting in some final face time as voters have their say in the first in the nation primary.
I previously was planning to vote for Biden, but I decided to vote for Amy instead.
The first votes are already tallied in a long-held tradition, 3 tiny towns making their choice just after midnight. Here in Dixville Notch, a surprise, Michael Bloomberg, the write-in winner, taking 3 of the 5 votes cast. He won't even be on the ballot until Super Tuesday. Amy Klobuchar picked up the most votes from all 3 towns combined. She's been surging after a strong debate and is counting on a good finish here.
If the early votes, the midnight polls, are any indication, we're going to have a pretty good night tonight.
Bernie Sanders is the leader in New Hampshire, and today a new Quinnipiac University poll has him passing Joe Biden for the first time nationally.
We are in this together. Every family in America has its problems, and we have got to stand together.
With Sanders leading from the left, the rest of the field is trying to position themselves as a more centrist alternative.
They know my heart, they know my head.
We've been at this more than a year now, spreading our message about how we can put together a campaign based on belonging, the campaign that I believe will ultimately go on and defeat Donald Trump.
All trying to prove they have the best shot to beat President Trump, who held a huge rally in Manchester last night, reminding Democrats of the true fight ahead. We have just learned that Joe Biden is not even sticking around to see the results here in New Hampshire tonight. He is heading straight to South Carolina, pinning his hopes on some of those more diverse states coming down the campaign trail. In Manchester, New Hampshire, Alice Barr, NBC News.
All right, Alice, thank you. Of course, we will keep tracking all of those results for you, both here on Local 4 and clickondetroit.com. As they come in, we'll keep you updated. Still to come, coronavirus crisis. The death toll skyrockets in China while a new case is confirmed here in the U.S. What we are learning about the illness that the World Health Organization is now calling a very grave threat.